Hey guys, y'all remember the Craftsman LT1000? It had the stacks on it on that motor there. That motor there is going to be the mini bike motor as soon as I get my welder to finish welding up the frame. I've got it laying here and all that. Got parts for it everywhere, but I took the pipes off of it and the stacks, which was the stacks that was on the LT1000. I went ahead and stuck them on this thing. Whenever they were on the LT1000, they was like 2 foot 8 inches tall, and now they're pretty short. From this weld here to the top of the stack is only a foot, and being so short, they're pretty loud. But yeah, I figured I'd stick them on there for a change. These exhausts right here is what was on it with the muffler. It sounded pretty good, but not loud enough. And these are actually a little bit too loud, but I like them alright. I'm thinking about cutting them off down here and cutting these things off, the mufflers off, and then cutting the little flanges off and cutting it off right here before the bend, and then opening these up and taking all the baffles out of them, and we're actually just cutting them off around this line right here, and then take all the baffles out of them, and then just set them down on there with just the little canister thing, and it's like a 3-inch. It's like 3 inches, and then run 3-inch pipe on it to give it a deeper sound. That would be like my adapter from that 1-inch pipe to 3-inch. I can make them adapters, but I think I'll just keep them for now and just switch them out whenever I want to be loud. Run the big pipes, I mean the straight pipes, and then whenever I want to be quiet, run the little pipes, the little mufflers. I'm gonna run, try to make a cold air intake for it, and I got these tires out here for it. Out there is the tires for it. Had them set up behind the mini bike stuff to make it, just to see what it looked like with rough treads. But these are 18-inch tires. Thinking about putting them in and replacing these 17s maybe, or 16s. But I can use those original rims because they're 8-inch and they got the little bearings or bushings in them or whatever, instead of using the rear wheels with the keyways. These here are factory 8-inch rims. But I'm definitely going to get bigger tires for the front, and I've already got the back tires. I just got to get them, the hub welded up for them. And then I've got these stacks on there, and everything. I haven't started it yet with these stacks. It may run like crap. It may be too loud for my likings, but that motor right there ran pretty good with them, and I took the carburetor off of that motor and put on this motor. So should run good. The only reason why I switched carburetors is because this carburetor here, which is the carburetor for that motor, is missing the little piece of metal that lifts the needle valve as the float lowers and raises. That little piece of metal that lifts that needle valve up and down was gone, and I don't know how in the world it was gone. I went through this whole carburetor looking for it to see if it might have fell off or something, but it's completely gone. So it was causing the motor to like constantly flood with gas, so that's not good. So I took this motor off until I can get this carburetor off until I can get a rebuild kit, and then I'll rebuild it and either slap it on this one or go ahead and switch the carburetors back out. But that's that carburetor. And these motors are pretty much the same thing. This is an 18 horse cast iron bore. That over there is an 18.5. It doesn't say it has a cast iron bore, but they usually do. Oh yeah, it does. It says it's got a cast sleeve in it or whatever, but the They say it's got a 0.5 difference in horsepower, which, I mean, they're pretty much identical. The motors are pretty much exactly the same. So, whatever parts, well, basically whatever parts I've been needing for that, I've just been taking off of that. So I need the carburetor rebuild kit, and I need a starter because I robbed the starter off of this for that, and then like a few days later, that starter that I took off of that one to put on this one went bad. So I'm stuck pull starting it. And if you guys probably thinking, well, how the heck do I pull start it? Well, what I do is I take a rope and wrap it around the bottom pulley, which is the deck drive pulley, because I haven't took it off yet. And I use the deck drive pulley as a pull start. I just wrap my rope around it, pull it, she fires right up. And that's been working out pretty good. But yeah, hopefully she's out of gas right now, but later on, hopefully whenever I get some gas, I'll do a video of it running with these stacks. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching.